here's why the Lakers are the favorites to win the 2021 NBA championship. So the Los Angeles Lakers have gotten off to a 7-0 best road start in franchise history after beating the Oklahoma City Thunder 128-99, and after beating one of the best defensive teams in the league, the Cavaliers. They are now at 10-0. The Lakers are cruising right now, stomping every team in their path, and it's not even fair. I thought there was no way that they could get that much better since last season, but it's happening right before our eyes, and I can't wait to get it started here with this video. Smash the like button, guys, subscribe to the channel, and welcome back to Hoop Reports. So today, guys, I want to talk about why the Lakers are the clear favorites to win the 2021 NBA championships, and I've got a lot of points, so let's get started. Number 1. This isn't a big surprise to anyone, but the Lakers have two of the best players in the league. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are just flat out two of the top 5 or 10 players in the league, depending on how you grade players, and on top of that, they have great chemistry together. I mean, LeBron is in the GOAT discussion with MJ, and although he lost the elite athleticism that he dominated the league in when he was younger, he's developed a complete game and now has the highest basketball IQ in the whole entire league. His basketball IQ is so high that Chicago Bulls rookie Patrick Williams said LeBron James was calling out his team's plays ahead of time. Last season, LeBron was second in MVP votes. Last season, Anthony Davis was second in votes for winning the Defensive Player of the Year award. This year, he's shooting a career high of almost 40% from beyond the arc, and he's only 27 years old, so he's just entering his prime. Anthony Davis is a 7-footer who has the skills of a guard, and he can dominate games with his size, skills, and his athleticism. Number 2, they have a deep team. The Lakers have 6 players who average in double figures. I mean, their bench unit can probably be a starting 5, and they would have a chance at making the playoffs, which just goes to show you how dangerous that team is, even if LeBron and AD were not playing. I mean, Montrezl Harrell can easily go off for 20-plus points in a game, and Kyle Kuzma, when hot, can easily go off for 30-plus points on any given night. I've been following LeBron James for over a decade now, and I have to say this 2021 Lakers team is probably his deepest team, even more so than the 2013 Miami Heat team, which he won a championship with. He's playing a career low right now of about 32 minutes per game, yet his team is still dominating in fashion. What this will allow him to do is just unleash himself healthy once the playoffs come around. Number 3. They are an excellent three-point shooting team. Currently as a team, they shoot about 40% from the field, and they currently also house two of the top individual three-point percentage shooters in Alex Caruso and KCP. We all know how important three-point shooting is now, not only for the points, but for how it opens up the court for players like LeBron James and Anthony Davis to operate in the paint and dominate. Number 4, leadership. This is probably the most underrated quality in teams because people love looking at stat sheets and numbers, but the ability to lead teams during good times and bad is paramount to winning a championship. A talented team without clear leadership may do good, but won't ever be excellent, and we saw that last year with the Clippers. On paper, they were arguably the favorites to win it all, but they had a dysfunctional team, and that cost them greatly in the playoffs when they were up against a team that wasn't as talented, but played together as one unit. LeBron James is one of the best leaders in NBA history on and off the court. Even one of his old rivals in Draymond Green called LeBron James arguably the greatest player of all time. Not just for his on-the-court talent, but for the way he conducts himself off the court as well. Number 5, statistically, they are dominating the league on the offense and defense. Currently, they are the number 8 ranked offensive team in the league, and they are even better defensively as they are the number 2 ranked team in the NBA. Sometimes you have high-scoring teams like this year's Brooklyn Nets who are ranked number 2 in offense, but ranked number 25 in defense. When you're up against a team like this, you have more options on how to attack and beat them. Sometimes you have good defensive teams like this season's New York Knicks, who are ranked number 1 in defense, but who also rank dead last at number 30 in offense. And again, you just have more options on how to beat teams like this. The Lakers this year are the second best defensive unit in the league, so it's tough to score on them, and they're in the top 10 for scoring, so it's hard to slow them down. Plus, like I said earlier, they have 2 of the most efficient three-point shooters in the league, and the team itself shoots the three at 40%. So they're going to score, and it's going to be really tough to score on them, especially over the course of a 7-game series. That's not to say they can't be beat, though. Sports are sports for a reason, and the favorites don't always win. The 2004 Lakers with Kobe and Shaq were upset by the Detroit Pistons. Injuries and internal issues aided that upset, but anything can happen over the course of a season. LeBron James, however, is in the GOAT discussion for a reason. He'll make sure the Lakers maximize all chances of bringing the city of Los Angeles another championship. The Lakers are clearly the favorite this year, and it's not even a debate. The Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr said it himself when he stated that the Lakers are in their sweet spot and compared them to the 73-9 Warriors. The only thing that would top this season off is if the fans could return to the Staples Center when the playoffs come around. Winning is great and everything, but there's just something about fans at an arena that makes the whole game more exciting. It'd just be a tiny bit sad if LeBron's Lakers won 2 finals with no fans in attendance, but I'm sure the way that things are progressing, there would be some capacity for fans to watch their team raise banner number 18. The only other team this season to rank in the top 10 for offense and defense is the Clippers. Paul George has been on fire this season from 3, and both he and Kawhi Leonard are currently averaging 50, 40, 90, which is probably the first time in NBA history that 2 players on the same club are achieving, which is nothing short of amazing. Still though, I'm usually not a superstitious person, but there seriously is a Clippers curse. In over 50 years since the team was founded, it has never made it past the second round of the playoffs. And the 2 times in recent history they had a 3-1 lead, they blew it. I mean, if that isn't a curse, I don't know what is. What do you guys think? Will the Los Angeles Lakers repeat this year and bring the city another championship? Let me know in the comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.